if you only bought when, I think about, hey, if I had bought that Microsoft stock, or if I bought this stock, whatever, but really kind of goes to housing too. It's like, hey, could waiting for rates to drop actually be a backfire? And it's like a fuse. People are waiting on it. And when do we put it out and say we're in? And like you said, the market said last month, hey, it went up. It exceeded the forecast of 4.17 million. But could waiting for rates to drop actually backfire, Art?
I think so. I definitely think so. I've been saying that a long time. First of all, nobody should be waiting for rates to drop. I can't say that enough. I've repeated it today. Rates are not expected to drop significantly anytime soon. All the major players, the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and the Mortgage Bankers Association and the big banks, the Wells Fargos, the B of A's, the National Association of Realtors, all of them have forecasts that pretty much say end of this year, end of next year, mortgage rates are going to be pretty close to where they are right now. So what the heck are you waiting for?
Well, Art, wasn't it not very long ago, maybe just a few weeks ago, you actually headed a show and you showed, again, what the experts said in a 10-year time frame, and the movement was very narrow.
Yes. Yeah, we did that. So that's what I'm saying is like this strategy of waiting is going to backfire. The other part of that is, they're waiting for home prices. Mm-hmm. And what I think folks are missing, let's say we can't convince you to stop waiting, and you've made up your mind. You're going to keep waiting because you want rates to drop, and you keep thinking home prices are going to drop. Well, even with the negative news, the geopolitical situation, the higher inflation rates, home prices, even though the days on market are longer, there's more inventory, home prices have not dropped in any significant way. And what's going to happen if you keep waiting? Well, I would argue that maybe what will happen in terms of one or the other dropping first, it's probably more likely to be rates than home prices. And because, home prices aren't going to drop at all, certainly not significantly, unless we start to see some really bad, poor labor numbers. Because nothing is better for keeping home prices up than a good labor market, and the labor market's strong. Mm-hmm. So if anything is going to drop first, it might be mortgage rates, and it's not going to drop a lot. But, we don't need a huge drop in mortgage rates to have what happen? Bring out more buyers.
Yeah.
If we get back into under 6 consistently on all mortgage types, there's going to be a lot more buyers. And what does a lot more buyers say about home prices? They're probably going to go up, because when you get a lot more buyers chasing the homes that are out there, even with the higher inventory levels, the outcome is going to probably be those sellers are going to tighten up. They're going to be more resistant to negotiating concessions, whether it's lower price or giving the buyer credit. And so what you're going to do is, if you keep waiting and waiting, and the rates do come down and we get below 6 for a consistent period of time, you're going to, whatever benefit that would have given you is going to be lost, because you're suddenly not going to have the negotiating power that you have right now. You're going to get less concession from the seller. It's going to shift back to more of a seller's market. So that's what I can't stress enough, is waiting, I don't think is going to serve you well. Home prices are not going to drop a lot. Yes, even interest rates drop somewhat, and if we get under 6, you're going to lose your negotiating leverage, and you're going to probably be worse off versus if you figure out how to buy now.
Well, I guess we have to look at this picture on the screen now. It's like that couple needs to put the foot on the fuse and do something. They need to do that. Otherwise, it's like a ticking time bomb that you just can't turn off, except you just step on it and say, let's get in the business of buying our home.
Right.